Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your DevOps SRE DevSecOps coach. I have close to 18 plus years of experience working in multiple MNCs around the globe and having in-depth knowledge of DevOps, SRE and DevSecOps. So I would like to introduce you one certification program in a DevOps, and that is we call it DevOps Certified Professional. Now this is a 2 months of program, 25 tools of DevOps you will learn, and apart from that you will also get the access to the LMS, lifetime access to the videos portal. It's a certification program, and you will have 25 assignments and 2 projects along with it. It's a completely weekend program, so here you have classes on Saturday and Sunday. So as part of this course, you will learn multiple things. Here you see that you will learn Linux, AWS, Docker, Jira, Confluence, Python, Git with GitHub, SonarQube, Maven, Gradle, Packer, Artifactory, Selenium, JMeter, Ansible, Kubernetes, Helm, Terraform, Jenkins, Datadog, Splunk, and Neuralink. Now, how do we, apply for this? So how can you reach out to us? So you have a WhatsApp number and email ID. So please reach out to us, and we'll help you to onboard this program. Apart from this DevOps certified professional programs, we are offering other certifications as well in a DevSecOps, SRE, and one of the very comprehensive programs which we have is in Master in DevOps Engineering. Yeah, so feel free to get in touch with us and then enroll for it. Thank you. Okay, so we discuss about the infra and then APM. Now we'll get into the logs. Okay, so how do we set up the logs? So let me put it up some slides to use.
Hey Raj, before going to the session, I'm having a doubt. Uh, shall I
Yeah,
share my screen?
let's do that at the end of it,
End.
else again
Okay,
flow
okay,
will be spoiled. Yeah.
okay. Sure.
Okay, so let's get started with the log monitoring. Analyzing machine data with Datadog. So more or less, I'm assuming that we all know that logs. What is logs? So if you look at this, there are various sources of the logs we have. Linux log, Windows log, some application logs, network logs, right? And we also understand that logs, some of the logs we have a specific formats, which is well known. For example, Apache logs is a well known format. Docker logs, Tomcat log is a well known format. Sometimes the format is not well known, so we have to put it in a structured way. Now the question is, how do we collect the logs in Datadog? So using in a Datadog, we have so many various sources using that you can collect the logs. You can collect the logs through the agent. Yes, the same agent which I'm talking about, the infra agent. Okay, mind it, not APM agent, the one which I covered last time. Infra agent. You can cover. How can we cover? How can we enable and all? I'll show you. You can also collect the logs through the integrations also. Okay, so that is also possible. Integrations like HTTP integration, Apache, Docker, MySQL, this, that, and all. I don't know how many of you have, know that, but you can also collect the logs through the Beats and Logstash and Fluentd also. Okay, so there are various sources which Datadog supports. Using that, you can collect the logs and send that logs to Datadog. That is what we can do that. So I'll show you some of the ways. In fact, you can do through the APIs also. So here, what are the functionality which we have in terms of log management? So we have a rapid troubleshooting. Let me tell you, you should not compare Splunk with Datadog. Splunk is designed for the log processing, log analysis, log storage, logs transformations, and all, SIM and all. Datadog log is for the observability purpose only. Rapid troubleshooting. That means if you have some issues in the one server, you have infra data, you have APM data, you have a log data available at the same screen from the particular server, and you can troubleshoot faster. So yes, quickly search, filter, and analyze your logs for troubleshooting and open-ended exploration for your data. Again, Datadog log management will help you to set up observability, which is one of the three pillars of observability. Like I told you, metrics, trace, and logs. This is the third one. Okay, so smooth navigate between logs, metrics, and trace for a clear view of all your system. You can also integrate with many other ways and to collect the logs. So here automatically collect the logs, tags, and enrich logs with the Datadog built-in integration. I told you these are the ways. Look at the last line. If you see that log stash, RSys logs, Fluentd, and many other third-party libraries are available. In fact, you can transform the logs. The structure logs you don't have to transform more or less, but the non-structured logs you have to transform. So we do have a concept which is called pipeline. So basically you can transform the logs and convert into structured format and then store at the Datadog. That is also you can do that. So pipeline we have it, and of course alerting and dashboard anyways we have it. So yeah, now the question is how can we get started? So first I'll show you that how do we send the logs manually, and then I'll teach you some of the logs through the files as well. Okay, so let's get started. So here I need to log into Datadog HQ and log in. And log out, and need a new account actually that is expired. So get started. I'll go for US1 app 22 at the rate of DevOpsschool.com. Rajesh DevOps school password and sign up. Okay, so let it be. This is just for formality and good to go. So now I need a one agent at least. So let me log into this machine, putty, and I have a ppk file which I'm going to give it. Username should be Ubuntu, I guess, for this machine. And let's improve the colors combinations and all. Apply. Okay, so now here we have sudo -s, and let me quickly add this. So I'm not going to explain you too much because you have done it. This one very easy, first class only, will be done. So I installed the Ubuntu, and because it's a new account. So now the coming back to the points, how can we send the logs manually? So now there are many ways to do that. One of the ways which you have is this one, telnet. Okay. So what is this? So this is their API address for telnet. Okay, and by the way, this address is for US1. Okay, so if you are in a different region, the address will change. For example, let me show you. Uh, let me show
Raj, you're
you.
too fast. You're too fast. You're moving through your screens. We can hardly follow. Please slow down a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
From Telnet, please.
This one. Okay, so if you see that here, click on it, and here you see US1. So this is the This is the one I'm using right now, telnet. Okay, so this is for US one. If you change for some other regions also, here you can see that, and you can change accordingly. So here this API address will be added. Okay, so mind it. So
If you're
mine,
using Windows too, is it going to be the same thing?
no, this is a API for Datadog. It has
Okay.
no relationship with Windows or Linux. This is
Okay.
where you are sending the logs manually through the telnet. Yeah. So that's a telnet port on which this will receive. Now here you need a keys. So where's my key? So let me go for it. My keys. So my key should be under organization setting. And if you see here, API keys here and copy. So one default key you get it, replace this. Now this is a sample text. You can change it if you want. I'll add some Rajesh 1. Okay. This is the second line Rajesh 2, third line Rajesh 3, fourth line Rajesh 4. Okay, so can we connect with the telnet? So in a telnet, Linux will be there. So connected. Now copy this line, enter. Second line, enter. I'm sending the log manually. Okay. Third one, enter, and fourth, enter. So 4 lines of logs I sent to Datadog. Can we check this? So go to this part here. Do you see that my screen? All of you? Hello?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So click on the search, and here 4 lines I should see. And look at this here. Line, only one line has come so far. Line 3 has come. So let's just wait for a few seconds. All lines should come actually. And line 3 has come. So here successfully sent to all lines. So you should see that. So this is the one of the way you can send the logs to Datadog for storage and get going. All of you understood this?
Yes.
Yes. I was trying to get to where you got the organizational stuff. I
This one
missed that on.
here, here,
Okay.
right side, organization settings.
Thank you.
Okay, not sure why this line has not shown. It should be showing. Just wait for a few seconds because successfully it's if one has received, all others should come here. So let's wait for it. Okay, so connection closed and so on. So now this is the one of the method in which you can send a logs. You can use this one. Now second method which I'm showing you is a curl method. Okay, look at this here very carefully. This is the method which you have, send logs. If you notice a little bit carefully, this is a region 5, correct, right?
Sorry,
This is the
Raj.
region.
Sorry, Raj. Please, if you go back to, I'm sorry to take you back. If you go back to that organizational stuff, looking at my work computer and I can't see it. The
So here,
organization,
organization settings you are not having.
no, I just have analytics and new monitor.
No, no, no. Right side. This, look at my screen here. Right side when you're logged in. Here you have a personal settings and organization settings.
Yeah, yeah,
Extreme right corner.
I guess the way my organization is set up, maybe because maybe the admin will have that. Maybe because I'm not the
Yeah,
admin, I don't have
yeah,
all that. I can't even see that button.
yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah. Okay, so here I was saying something actually. Yeah, so I was trying to show you through curl now. Okay, so if you look at this address, this is for US5. Mine is US1. So what to do? So I think you know that. I'll just get the US1, and which one is HTTPS, right? Yeah, HTTPS. So this is the one. In fact, this also can be used for this, but this is a popular one. Let's use this. Replace with done. Now, where is my token? So here my API key. I put it up here. And now this is the document JSON format. And this you see the key value, key value, key value, key value, key value. Now this is structured one, which you get it here also. So go to the logs, search here. Left side you see index, host, service. Sorry. So all these thing you can have it like that. Service means payment service. This message you can change it if you want it and get it done. So let me push this data to the curl, and so curl you can use in the programming language very effectively. There's no error. Okay, and let's check it out. Refresh, and I have not seen this. Just wait for a few seconds more. Should come now, by now. Strange. So just wait for a few seconds more, and we'll switch because there's nothing I can do here. It's already sent correctly. And if you want to change some data one more time,
Or is it because
like,
it's not it may be US1, US5 stuff?
no, that's
Is
correct.
there some?
Everything is correct. There's no problem in it. Hello world one more time I'll send it. If there's a issues, if it's not sending, then it will throw an error. There's no error, so it's going fine so far. Let's say if I change that my key and try to send it, enter, see there's error. So this way, so you should be having, just will have to wait for a little bit longer maybe. It's a new account, right? So maybe that could still not coming. Okay, so that is the that's things. So it could be issues related to new account maybe. Just wait for a few minutes more, it should come. So that is the stuff. Now let me see that my Windows, I mean the Linux, the one agent installed is working or not. Oh, this is strange. Agent is also not reporting. Okay, let me check this first agent. That could be the reason for it. So Datadog -agent status. And if I see that first, I'll see that uh, this is the valid key. So no issues with that.
It appears the log agent is not running.
No, it could be the new account issues. Let me restart it. Agent one more time. System restart Datadog -agent. Enter. Now there's one more utility which you can send the flare hyphen enter. That is something flare. Let's use some check other stuff. Health and this correct. I can check some more check. It's just a new account issues. That's what I know that. So yeah. So refresh. Okay, we'll have to wait for it. Now let me also try one more thing, and that is more etc datadog datadog.yaml, and here this I'm checking and this I'm checking. Everything is correct. So there's no problem in it. Just wait for it. I don't have any control here because it's working fine from the agent's perspective. They'll have to do that. What max you can do that is you can change the key to the new one, but it will not solve the problem because this is already active. If this key is having problem, they will make it red or something. So should be okay. Okay, so now which is the next thing? Sometime it takes 10 minutes. I've experienced this. Still only one log. Okay, so now what is the next? So I showed you how to send and log using telnet and then curl. Now how can we send a log uh, through integration? That is the first thing I want to teach you, integration. And second thing is uh, integration. Then fourth thing is using custom integration. Okay, so this is something which I'm going to show you. So first thing, let's talk about the integrations. So I need to have one integrations in place. So for that, what should I do? So let me um, create install the systemctl or yum apt install Apache 2. I'm installing Apache 2, one app. Now Apache integration means Apache logs I want to collect actually. So now I install the Apache. Done. Now next thing is I'm going to start this system serial. Start Apache 2. Done. Now if I hit this IP address, so where is the IP address? Here. If I hit it, it's there. I will get the logs somewhere under the var log Apache somewhere here. Now if you see that here, access log, you will have it here. See here. And if I hit multiple time F5, 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 so see that here, so many logs are there. I want to collect these logs because this is a formatted logs. Okay, so what to do? Before that, let me check if it has come or not, because that will spoil those remaining topics. So infrastructure, strange. Let me stop and start systemctl. Stop Datadog agent. Start the Datadog agent. Check the status. check the status. CPU is okay, NTP okay, this is okay, this is also okay. So there's no issues from the agent's perspective. It must be some Datadog issues. So they should detect it. Okay, so now let me check if the log has come or not. I don't see that, but anyways, we'll continue. So how do we do that? So the question was, how do we get this log? Basically, I want this log capture this log. So how do we get it? So what is the path of it? Var log Apache.
Excuse me, Raj. What is integration log?
Integration, the one second session I talk about, right? Integration means Apache, Tomcat, Docker. That's integration, right? 500 integrations we have, correct? So we want the logs from the integrations actually using Datadog agent. Okay, so
So
this is
so
the
when my understanding about integration is, maybe I'm confused. When you say integration, you're talking about like the applications connected to Datadog, like Oracle, Docker, Nginx, .NET.
yes, yeah.
So so what is integration log now? What's the difference between integration log and the log you talked about earlier on? What's the difference?
Okay, so there's no difference here. The thing is, I'm showing you all the options for one question, and question you should ask is, how can I send the logs to Datadog? Or what are the method available at a Datadog so we can send a log? So this is your Datadog, and I can send the logs to Datadog using Telnet, the one which I showed you.
Correct.
I can send the log to Datadog using curl I showed you.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to show you the demo. How can we use Datadog
Integration.
agent using integration to send a log?
So the
And
first two are not using the agent.
you don't need agent. Yeah, API call.
Okay. So I see what you're saying now. Okay.
Everything is API actually. In fact,
Okay.
agent is also API.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you.
See here, agent also using that. See here, this
So
is the
really,
API.
really, the first two, we can't really say the first two are passing through the system. It's just more like a test.
Yeah,
The telnet and all that. Those two are just like a test. Okay.
yeah. So here, I'm showing you the demo. How can we use agent with integrations to send the log of integration tools to Datadog? Then I'll teach you how can we use agent to non-integration, means custom one. Okay, so let me show you this demo for this. Okay, so now what to do? So I was doing something, yeah. So this is the log I want to collect. It's an integration log Apache. Remember that. So here, this log I want to collect it. How do we collect it? So for that you have to follow the process. Step number one, enable. I'll give you the step-by-step details, the tutorials. Plus, but look at it, demo. So first thing, you have to enable the log monitoring at agent side. How do we do that? So for that, we have to modify this file. Now this is pretty huge file. So I'll just go to that area, which is called log monitoring, enter, just a second, log, enter, n. My God, so much value there. I need to find out. Here it is. So log collections configurations. So here I need to enable this one, which is by default it's a disabled. Okay, and make it true. It's the first thing you have to do that. Many other configurations are there below. For reference purpose, you please read it, but right now not needed actually. This is the done, true, rest and save it. Restart the agent because it will not take the
1 second.
changes.
Is this the conf.d file or the YAML or the Datadog.yaml file?
It's a agent configuration file.
Okay, so this file, there is a Datadog.yaml file. What's another name? Datadog Agent Manager. This file, when I look at it from the like Windows, when I look at it from the Windows prompt,
It's in
it looks a
programs
bit
data.
different. Yeah, programs.
No,
Yeah, it looks a bit different. Yeah, exactly. From programs data in Windows, it looks a bit different from that file you just opened now.
no,
It
it's the
doesn't
same
have
file.
all these notes. It's the same file.
No, 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 it's the same file. It's a Windows or Linux or Mac, what you're using. The files is same. The only the locations are different. So here in
Yeah, but
Linux,
I
this is
don't
the
see all those
location.
notes. I don't see all those commented lines there. All I just see is like APM. I see the API key. You just see the value. You don't see all those commented lines when you go
Okay,
to
okay.
program
So
data.
wait a second. So let me put it in this way. Uh, Joshua, you need to stop comparing with your productions one with the trainings one. Okay. So this YAML file, the one which I'm using, is given by agent default. And this file has all entry. I repeat, all entry which you can have it, but in commented format. Maybe in the production, people got irritated with so many lines, so they have entries only for the one which is activated. Okay, getting your points. So only entry which is available in your file, which is active. Rest of the things they might have deleted because they anyways comment, right?
Okay.
Got it?
Okay.
But file is same, whether it's a Windows or Linux, file is same. And my question was, how can I enable Datadog agent to collect the logs? And for that, I was showing you that option. You have to enable it, restart the agent, and verify it. How do we verify? You know that status. Look for agent log monitoring. So I'm just checking that. See, log agent earlier it was disabled. Now it's got enabled. So that's the first thing we have to do that. What is the second thing you have to do that? The second thing, you have to tell your integration, hey integrations, start taking the logs from this file. So how do we do that? So go to the etcd datadog agent conf.d apache.d. That's my integrations. And you know that what I have need to do. So move this one to this entry, enter conf.yaml. Now here, last time you enable the integrations, all this thing you did it already. I showed you the demo for this already. So right now I'm not talking about this one. I am talking about go to the end of the file. Let me tell you, 99% of this file or all files is a comment. So this is the comment. So I need to scroll to the bottom section of this file, which is huge actually again, and to locate that log configuration option of integrations. So should be now, here it is, log sections, which is the end of it. Now they have given you proper template actually if you want to use it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, copy this one integrations I'm going to enable here, delete this here, 1 2, right, 1 2 3 4, no tab. Okay, done. What is a path? The path is correct, so I don't have to change it. Here it can be type, file, TCP, UDP. Don't get complicated. This is the file, so let it be file. Source service is a tag. You can add it more, which is environment. You can add it or DevOps environment or something like that. Okay. So now what will happen? Agent every
Please before you go forward, I want to ask a question. So the way
uh,
you wanna like you're doing like a tag in this environment now. So for
yeah.
example, where you have the service, or let me use environment. So
Hmm.
the last class I was asking a question that I was working on the APM, but I didn't make progress. This environment, is it possible to have, let's say in this environment already you have environment prod. You have it already in the file, in the YAML file.
Hmm.
Is it possible to have environment DevOps again with it?
Environment.
Can you please can you have environment prod? Is already there, and you want to append it. You want to add environment DevOps to it. Is it going to go? Can you have like
So
two environments?
no. So understand this way. Uh, this is a environment is not related to the representations of your environment. This what you're adding basically is key and value. And what we are saying is, hey, this log, the one which I'm collecting, belong to the dev environment or production environment or something like that. So
Yeah.
now it is not possible like one file will belong to dev also and production also. Getting my points? So
Okay.
it's not making any sense actually. So this either has to be dev environment or prod environment. So whatever the environment you want to name it, you are using it, tag it out. This one. Getting my points?
Yes, but okay. But in the context of the APM that I was using, I was just looking for a tag that would just
Same,
that would
same.
just be able to
APM
bring it.
also. APM also. See here, we are collecting log here. In the
Yeah,
APM, we collect the trace. And
yeah.
trace you want to put the environment prod or a dev. It's up to you whether traffic is come from the on the prod server or dev server. So this trace you can label it, tag it with this.
Okay, so maybe I shouldn't use environment. All I want. The data I'm pulling is going to be for prod and all that. All I want is just a tag for me to filter
Search.
APM
Yeah.
information.
So add this one like just like this. I'm adding it here. My so your name is my log something like that and Joshua something like that. And this you can filter it in the search boxes here. Here you can search here. Let's say your tag is something like this, Joshua, something like that. You can do that.
Oh, okay. So in the live environment, I'm just looking for, because I was using environment, but environment like you're saying might not make sense. So I'm just looking for maybe a tag, maybe the name of my department or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so now this is the format. I'm going to add it in this file at the end of it, not destroying this existing one. And here it is. So this is the file and Apache environment and also like that. Save it. Now let's start the agent one more time. So systemctl restart Datadog hyphen agent restarted it. And then finally I'm going to check this. So Datadog hyphen agent and status. So I'm going to check that whether log is, and I'll do some traffic here from here. I'll generate some traffic. Fi, 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 so many. And can I check this? So here you see that it's reading. If you see that log agent, Apache integration, that's the integration name, okay? Sorry. So everything is okay, but there's a problem actually. The problem is, so mind it here, Datadog agent is running with a DD agent, and DD agent have no read access to this file. So what should I do? So I'm going to change the permission chmod -r 755 these locations, and let me check the status. F5 F5 you have to do that. And now here's the screen, and see that, and good. So status is okay. So can I check now? Status is okay. So now I should have the logs at Datadog. So can I check now? Refresh. There's some problem actually. Should be. Okay, sorry, my bad. Now you see here. So this is the complete log you are getting. Now you want to see the live log, live tailing. Here it is. And you do the F5, 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 so many F5. I did it, and you see that this logs should be here. See, automatically, whatever I did, F5, see. So now I taught you how to collect the log using integrations and using Datadog agent and send to Datadog. Any questions so far? Hello, hello.
Yeah, no questions from me.
No,
Okay.
no.
Now, next thing is I'm going to tell you how can we send the logs through the Datadog agent, but where we don't have integrations actually. And that is where you can create a custom integrations. So how to do that? So let me copy these instructions. Anyways, I'll share the things. So what you need to do, first thing, do you have this log enabled true in Datadog agent? Yes, I did it. Second thing, what you need to do, you need to create some folder. The folder name can be anything, but ending with a .d under this .d. That's a custom integration, okay? So here I'll go to this place and I'll create a custom integrations the named with this directory. So mkdir, oops, mkdir, and enter, and cd this one, and now you created this file, okay? So this file, what should be the content? Content should be the same way as you had last time. The only thing is you will have uh, this, you can change this custom custom content or something like that, okay? Custom content, this is DevOps, and this is the dev, okay? So environment dev. Now the file, it can be anything literally. Do I have any files which I can use it? So let me check this. Mm, uh, so here on this one, and I'm looking for some files where we have a logs, ls var log, and should I use apt and or something else? I'm checking. Okay, so there's no such log which I'm having here, and okay, let's use the same log, but I'm sourcing service and environment setting up different because I don't have any file which will can be generating a logs. So vi conf.yaml, create this file and put it up here. This has to be different file actually. Okay, so now save it. Again, same process, restart the agent. Uh, and then status, enter. Now let's validate that other logs also. So here it was Apache, and this is the one which I added just now, and status is pending right now. So just wait for it. Let me make some traffic F5 and status one more time. So see here, status is pending. Just wait for it. Okay. So okay, the problem here is I've added same file, and that could be an issue actually. Duplicate content. Okay, so let me do one thing. Let me change the file to error logs. Or do we have any files here? Content, let me check this. No content. Do we have any error? Uh, yes, 3 lines, 4 lines. No, I think 2 lines are there. Or let me do one thing. Use the error log. Let me see if it's not working then. Pending, yeah. So in this error, save it, restart it, and status, and check this. Now status okay. And now can we validate? So go to Datadog website here and go for 15 minutes, or let's say 1 hour, whatever. Now how do we filter it out, the data? So environment was something like dev, correct? So how do we do that? So dev environment. So do you have here service? Still has not come, just wait for it. And let me change this custom content source, custom content. Still has not come actually. And service is DevOps. Okay, here it is there. Now this is the one. So this is the your logs from DevOps. But the latest data still has not come. I can see that. So maybe it's just it will take some time because that's not refreshing. Only 2 lines is there. So that could be the reason for it. So now this I taught you how to create custom integrations. Did you understand that, all of you?
I'm a bit confused. sir.
Yeah, tell me.
What's the difference between this
Your voice
conf
is
file?
coming little low.
Okay, sorry, my question. What's the difference between the conf file and the Datadog YAML file? I know you did it last time on the last example before this, but I didn't get it. Where did you bring the YAML file in, the Datadog YAML file? I'm confused.
Yeah. So here agent configuration file is datadog.yaml. Okay.
Okay.
Any integrations inside this conf.d is enabled with a conf.yaml file. Okay. Now, one more thing I must tell you here. Please understand that in a very simple way. Here, this YAML and this YAML, when you restart the agent, is going to combine all the input. So it has to be YAML file. Okay. So if you want to modify the agent, modify this file. If you want to modify some integrations, modify this file. At the end of it, when you restart the agent, this and this will be appended together and create one catalog and used by agent, and that you can see how. So Datadog hyphen agent, this one here. So you can check this, or you can print also. Let me print that all the stuff. Combined wall, you can print config check, and there's a complete check which has been used actually. Getting opens. So see here, Apache is being
Yes.
used.
No, I know. I guess what I'm missing is what is inside conf.d file, the conf file. What is inside that file? What is the difference between what is in conf and what you said when you want to modify integration? What is inside conf file?
Okay. So I think you have to go to the integration topic one more time. Okay. So that is important. So in the
Okay.
conf file, you have, see, again, understand this way. So here you have a Datadog agent. This is the agent, and this is the Datadog website. Under the conf file, you have, for example, I'm giving you a very simple example, the endpoint of Apache in a certain formats, Apache endpoint. So this address you write here, and Datadog agent will read that address, collect the data from there, and then send it to this. So I'll give you one example. But for in terms of MySQL integrations, you'll have a database entry. See, what you have in the conf.yaml is endpoint information. See here, instances. Look at this. Instances, multiple Apache can be there. Here we have only one line, multiple it can be there. Now to access this URL, do you need a proxy? Do you need some username and password? So all this thing, extra information is there, which you don't need right now. But in case if you have some specific, let's say to access this URL, this the URL, where is that? To access this URL, you need authentication, basic, digest, NTLM, Keybrose, AWS, on all these authentication methods are there. So, and it's pretty long file actually, lots of options are there. So it's all about only this URL is important for you. And how to get access, this file can be configured for it. Got it?
If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video.
Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest.
Thanks for watching.